What is it? Can we talk about what happened in Leonon?
What more is there to say? I suspected your general would order to purge the village, and I overreacted. It was a stupid mistake, and I wish it hadn't ended that way. Though I somehow doubt that we could have come to a diplomatic solution anyway.
I would like to train the elves.
Well, if you have the coin, I might be able to help. Let's see.
Yes, Corporal? How can I help?
Can you tell me more about your abilities? What's it like to be a Dreamweaver?
Well, I suppose trying to explain that to someone who isn't is like explaining what water feels like to someone who never swam before. It's strange. I can sense things. Emotions, thoughts, but also the echoes of such. If I enter a place where someone has died, I feel that person's sorrow, that person's fear. My mind, my consciousness, it's open. I know that might sound very vague, but it's the best I can do.
Interesting.
Yes, Corporal? How can I help? Yes, Corporal? How can I help?
This way, right?
Huh?
Can you tell me more about you? Rowan seems to think highly of you.
As he should. What do you want to know?
So what's your job in the Wayfarers?
Well, let's just say that I know a great deal of people, and I can also handle myself in a fight.
What did you do before the Wayfarers? Reformed.
Depends on how far before we're talking. I did some jobs here and there and then joined the military.
You were in the Royal Army?
Yes, I was even part of the Wolf Guard for a year or so.
Really? How come we never met?
Because that was way before your time. I know I don't look it, but I'm quite some years ahead of you, Tahar. I served under General Noria, under Sentenza, before that disaster at the Iskander fortress.
How come you left?
Well, there were a couple of reasons. In a nutshell, I didn't agree with some of the things Sentenza made us do. So I deserted, just like you.
I'm not a deserter. I got framed.
Yeah, I know the story. Sorry if I offended you. Anyway, after I left, I went back into the mercenary business for a while. Then the Mage War broke out, things went to shit, and I went into hiding. Finally, a year ago, I met Rowan, and he told me about his idea. I immediately agreed. Doing good while not being bound to uniforms, orders, and morning drills was something I'd always wanted to do. I simply didn't expect anyone else to share that vision.
So what's your job in the Wayfarers?
Well, let's just say that I know a great deal of people.
Can you tell me more about you?
As he should. What do you want to know?
I want to buy some better equipment for the Wayfarers.
Music to my ears. What did you have in mind?
Let me see.
Now would you look at that?
Yes? What is it?
Where did you grow up? You don't look Nortandian.
I do not.
Imperia?
I know.
So you were a refugee?
Yes, much like many Nortandians are now. We lived in the Utran lands, and my parents are still there.
Interesting.
I'm not surprised.
Goodbye.
Huh?
Huh?
That's all for now.
Will do, Tahar. And don't forget,
Huh.
So, this is your place. Huh. Interesting. I like the architecture. It has grace.
You like it?
Yes, imagine an orc who isn't all about pikes and spikes. Anyway, you haven't gotten orcs to join your cause yet, so until then, there isn't much I can do for you. But I'll familiarize myself with the place in the meantime.
What can I do for you today?
Let me see what you have.
I had hoped as much. What do you need?
Farewell.
Corporal. I've found some new treasures. You might want to take a look at them.
And scrolls? I'm sure I have just what you need. Good choice.
Oh.
Let's see. Maybe you could even help us out with your skills.
Of course. I have already talked to the elves in your company. Moorhere weapons are a bit different, but not too much from what I usually create. Just come to me if you require my knowledge.
Armors and shields. Everything from copper daggers to moon silver swords. Come again. May Tiara bless your path.
What is it? That's it for now.
Okay. So long, Taha.
you have a strange aura. Interesting.
Excuse me?
Your aura. It's different. Cold. Anyway, forgive my manners. Callaghan Theo, archiver of the Creators Guild. How may I help you?
I'm looking for someone. An archaeologist named Ilbertus Watley.
Watley? That man obsessed with his island?
Yes. What do you know about him?
Not much. Only that he showed up here some years ago asking for funding for his bizarre excavation. All the nobles who usually fund these kinds of things had rejected him. However, he didn't have any proof backing up his claims, other than him claiming to be of Hibernian ancestry, just like Queen Aelith. So we had to send him away as well. Which didn't stop him from digging.
Why would he dig an Everlight to find an island?
Because apparently there's a Shaper portal that might take him there. Or a Hibernian portal, I don't remember. It's been a while.
Fascinating.
He thinks he's a Hibernian?
Well, he said that his great-great-great-great-grandmother was part Hibernian or something along those lines, though he didn't have any of the Queen's gifts.
And he also claimed that, through his heritage, he has been having those strange dreams since his childhood of a secluded island within the Black Sea that no explorer has ever laid eyes upon.
And I take it you didn't believe him.
Well, I wanted to, and so did the other archivers. But the moment we start giving out money for fascinating stories alone is the moment we will stop existing.
If you and the nobles denied him the means to do an excavation, how did he dig?
That's where it gets tragic. He spent his entire heritage.
To no avail.
Not entirely. He found what resembled a portal, but it was just dead, cold stone. It didn't take him anywhere. He tried to activate it for years, but ultimately his savings ran out. Now he lives in the Mud District, begging for food. He literally gave it all for his dream, but failed. A sad story. Why do you ask, though?
Because we're looking for that island.
Oh? Well, then you should probably talk to Watley himself, if you can find him, that is. I have to continue my work now. Safe travels, friends. Yes? Who are you? What do you want?
Come closer. I'm sure I have just what you need.
Well then, off to the Mud District. Let's hope Watley's still there.
And still alive.
Huh. Interesting.
Excuse me, madam. I'm wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for a man named Ilbertus Watley. He's supposed to live here.
Watley? Oh, you mean that beggar? Ah, he lives here. Does nothing but beg for coins at the marketplace all day long. What do you want from him?
Long story. Much obliged.
A coin, fair lady. Please, the Old Father will reward you for your generosity. A coin, fair lady. Please, the Old Father will reward you for your...
Here, take this. Say, are you Sir Ilbertus Watley?
Yes, I am. Who are you? How do you know my name?
We're here because of the island in the Black Sea.
That accursed island. Tiara's breath. And here I thought I was done with it for good. Let's not talk about it.
You seem bitter about it.
How did you guess? I sacrificed everything I had just for some deluded fantasy. From a nobleman in Tiara's grace to a beggar in the mud district. Quite the career, isn't it? And all because of some deluded childhood dream. Because I wanted to believe I'm special.
Well, we know for a fact that it exists, and we want to find it.
What?
The island exists, and we have reason to believe there's something on it that we need. And we've been told that you tried to excavate an old Hibernian portal that could lead us there.
Forgive me, but this is a lot to take in.
But the portal exists?
Yes. Yes, it does. But it's useless. Just a piece of stone.
Another question. We were told that you consider yourself part Hibernian? Like the Queen?
Well, not anymore. But yes, I believed that for a very long time.
How come?
Long story. The short version is that I've had these strange dreams ever since I can remember. Dreams of turquoise marble, of old rituals and ancient dragons. But they were always so vivid, like a real memory.
And that led you to believe they were?
That and the fact that I've always felt different from others. But then again, who doesn't? In the end, the Creators Guild was right. I had nothing to back up my claims.
So you used up all your wealth to find that island?
Yes. As you probably know, no one was willing to fund my expedition. So I decided to take the matter into my own hands. Looking back, I can't believe how obsessed I was. Even when I sold the house my family had lived in for generations, I didn't see where that route was ultimately bound to take me. But I'd rather not talk about it. I hope you understand.
How did you learn of that island?
That's complicated. What it ultimately amounted to were some vague explorers' diaries, dreams, and an active imagination.
And that's all?
No, it's not. But please understand that this is a very painful chapter of my past, which I prefer to remain closed.
What exactly did you hope to find on that island?
Wealth. At least, That was part of it, and what I told my potential patrons. Then, of course, there was my supposed Hibernian heritage. But, all that aside, Hibernian culture has always fascinated me. I studied archaeology in Greyfell, and as most archaeologists, I was always laughed at. Most people still consider it an expensive hobby for nobles rather than a true craft. I wanted to prove them wrong.
Oh, friend, I can relate to that. You wouldn't believe how much.
You can?
Be that as it may, we need to find a way to get to that island. And building a ship isn't an option. Can you show us that portal?
Haven't you listened? It doesn't work.
We need to try. Can you take us there?
Fine. I can. But only under one condition. You need to pay me. Now, believe me, I wouldn't ask this if I had a choice, but leaving this place during the busiest hours of the day means I'll end up with an empty belly tonight. Just give me 30 gold. That should last me for a week.
Take 60.
Oh, that's... Oh, very generous of you. Thank you. Meet me at the excavation site, will you? I need to take care of something first.
Okay, see you there.
Sure.
That's the way.
I'll take it.
Thank the Guardians you're here.
What's wrong?
Bandits. That's what's wrong. They've taken the excavation site. I don't think they saw me, but... What do we do? Do we call the guard?
We know how to defend ourselves. Let us take care of it.
Are you sure?
Yes, just stay where you are.
Wrong place, wrong...
Whatever's enough.
I'll keep you shielded. More fighting. They will burn. Is this never...
Let me see.
Tiara's breath. You really killed them all. Just... who exactly are you?
A former soldier. So this is the portal?
Yes.
It definitely looks Hibernian. Did you reconstruct it?
No. It was still intact when we found it. Which is more than strange, but that's also where the mystery ended. We couldn't activate it, even with the portal stone.
How did you find it in the first place? And what makes you believe it's connected to the island?
I Hibernian stone tablets. You see, similar to the Shapers, the Hibernians had developed a magic that allowed them to travel great distances within a short amount of time through portals. By stepping through an active portal, it took you wherever its counterpart was located.
Teleportation.
Yes, but much safer and also available to the common folk.
I see. And how do you know this portal's counterpart is on that island?
Another long story, for which I assume you don't have the time. Suffice to say that I found a kind of map, one that outlined all the Hibernian portals, how they used to be back in their era.
What's a portal stone? Something to activate them?
Yes, but as I said, it didn't help. I paid a fortune to buy it from a Chilean merchant, but I might as well have sung my incantations on a brick.
Where is that stone now? Can I see it?
You're really stubborn, aren't you? No, you can't. Because I threw it away.
Why?
Because it was useless. It was useless. Like all of this sodding, pointless horseshit I ruined my life for. Forgive me. I shouldn't have gotten so upset. This place, it just brings up memories.
It's all right. You've lost a lot. But please, this is important. Where did you throw it away? Do you remember?
Yes, I remember. There's a small shack near the old River Watch in the southwest. That was the day I had finally realized that I had been chasing a ghost all along. You'll try to find it, won't you? I can see it. Please. I don't know who you are, but believe me, it's pointless. You're wasting your time.
Let me be the judge of that. Will you wait here?
If you insist. It's not as if I'm missing anything in that sodding city.
There. I think that's the shack Watley...
Tell me, Tahar, what makes you think we can get that portal to work if he couldn't?
Honest answer? I don't know. But there's no harm in trying.
Suppose you're right.
Look at that. Could this be the stone?
Show me. Yeah, that might be it. Though, that's interesting.
This stone, it's ornamented with Hibernian runes, but it looks a lot like our Shaper rune.
Interesting. Well, let's get back to Watley.
All right, why not?
Huh. Interesting.
Got it.
Watley, we found...
By the... What? How is that possible?
The portal. I think it reacted to me.
But this doesn't make sense. No, this is a dream. This isn't happening. I need to see.
Blazes, stop!
Too late. We need to follow him.
A little preparation wouldn't have hurt.
Yes.
Let's see.
Though some cartographers may claim otherwise, the maps of Io are still far from complete. The Black Sea in particular has always invited explorers and adventurers to fantasize. Situated north of Fiara, many ships have fallen victim to its stormy waters, causing the number of expeditions to diminish.
Tiara's breath. It worked.
It felt just like traveling with a godstone.
Only that this seems to have been a one-way road. The portal is closed.
What about the portal stone?
I don't know. It seems empty. Activating that portal must have used up all its energy. Question is, where's Watley? And is it just my imagination, or is the sun a bit lower than when we stepped through?
That's very possible. Time tends to get distorted for the user when using teleportation magic. Anyway, best we start searching for Watley. If he's on his own, he might be in danger.
Agreed. Let's follow the path. He can't have gone far.
You got it.
Hard to believe we're suddenly thousands of miles from Everlight. But there is something unique to this island, isn't there?
True. There are hardly any magical signatures around us. Whoever lived or lives here, they haven't been in contact with the outside world yet.
They will fall.
You picked the wrong enemy.
You read my mind.
Sounds like a plan.
Understood.
Yash was sack. Srar!
We'll make short work of it. All right.
All right, here goes nothing.
Intriguing.
Bugger and blast it! Who were these creatures? And what took you so long?
We entered the portal just after you. The teleportation caused a distortion in time.
Oh, of course. The writings mentioned that. Well, thanks for saving me. And sorry for being so mindless. These creatures, I thought they were going to kill me.
Who's our friend?
I don't know. He must be one of the locals. But he doesn't seem to understand our tongue.
Tunde, I do.
Fine. Now I'm lost.
So am I. How can you know our language?
Because we are both Kalal. You come from the Forsaken Land, which our people left behind hundreds of generations ago. Though your way of speaking is strange. Be that as it may, I am not worthy of answering your questions. I will take you to our Yaris. She has predicted the arrival of outsiders, and it seems that her readings have become true. You will free us from Shar's snakespawn.
Who is this Shar?
A Keshi, a renegade, a traitor. But our Yaris will tell you all.
We come from the same land? You mean you're also from Northander?
Yes, but our ancestors left it behind. It's a long tale, and again, not one I am worthy of telling.
All right. Then take me to your Yaras.
Wait, Yaris? Tonde. This sounds a lot like the Hibernian tongue. Are you Hibernians?
Not directly. But again, our Yaris is better fit to explain that. Now please follow me.
Sure.
Yakul!
Saris Jadul, Mekil. I thought the snake...
Will do.
That way?
Nihalv's hammer. Look at that. It's fascinating.
Got it. What's that? Looks a bit like the portal stone that brought us here, doesn't it?
Interesting.
Let's see.
Blasted armor.
Will do.
Let's see.
Save for the Medusae, this place looks quite serene.
They are from the Forsaken Land, Yakul. Just as she read from the stars.
By the name of the sun. Outsiders. Are they... I mean, do they speak our tongue?
We do. And I bet we have as many questions as you have.
I see. Gallus Danwaji, outsider. Thank you for saving this man. You have no idea what his death would have brought upon our village.
I promised to take them to the Yaras. Can you let us in?
I believe so. Take them to the Yaras, Mikil. She will want to know the stars spoke the truth. It was an honor, outsider. Tondia, outsider.
That's the way?
That way. All right.
I'll take a look.
Tandai, you're the outsider, aren't you? Interesting.
I see the outsiders have arrived.
Yaras. Yes, they have. Just as you predicted. And they saved me from the snake spawn.
Then you already have my gratitude, stranger. Mekil, you may leave.
Of course.
Well then. I'm a Shah, holy Yaris of the Ulias tribe. What's your name?
I assume Yaras means leader?
Not precisely, but yes. I am the leader of this village. So tell me, who am I talking to?
I'm Tahar. That man, he said you foresaw our coming?
I read the stars, yes. They told me that soon a stranger would come, one seeking for something to end a curse put upon his land.
The blubber.
Don't tell me. Our tribe has left the Forsaken Land for a reason, and whatever is happening there, it does not concern us. All that matters is that the stars sent you to save us from Shar, and that we, should you succeed, give you the Kasarlanthep stone in return.
So we help you, and you give us the Nexus stone in return. Is that the deal?
I don't know the stone by that name, but yes, if you help us resolve our problem, you can have it.
You don't even want to know what we need it for?
No. As I said, the outside world doesn't concern us anymore.
The Kasarlanthep stone?
Yes, the ones who created the relic you are looking for.
The Shapers. She's talking about the Shapers.
If that is how you call them, yes.
So your people fled from the mainland?
Yes, we did, which is why we were able to talk to one another. But that was a long, long time ago. And since you will probably ask, we left because we were persecuted.
Persecuted? Why?
Because of our faith. We followed the ancient teachings of the Hyberians, and though we were only a few and our faith was peaceful, the priestess of Tiara did not approve. We started to roam the lands in search of a new home, but wherever we went, people drove us away. Until one day, one of our sages found a portal. You can imagine the rest.
Queen Aelith is a direct descendant from the Hibernians.
Who?
Right. You wouldn't know. So you worship the Hibernians?
No. They weren't gods. We follow their teachings.
Which are?
Quite simple. I know most remember the Hiberians as brutal dragon hunters, but they were so much more. I even dare say that their downfall was the worst that could happen to Io. But this is a complex matter. If you are truly interested, read one of our parchments. You should be able to decipher the writing.
Oh, trust me. I'll do that.
And you never wanted to return to Fiara?
No.
I hate to disappoint, but me being here doesn't have anything to do with the stars.
Yes, it does, even though not in the way you think. What I do, reading the constellations, it is merely interpreting a pattern that is already there. You see, we sentient beings like to consider ourselves separate from the world, but the truth is, we aren't. We're part of a complex whole. Characters, events, catastrophes, they repeat, maybe in a different shape, but with the same core. They are patterns ingrained into the fabric of existence.
Fascinating. This is just what the Hibernian priests always said.
In other words, you're saying that us being here is part of a pattern? All right. What do you need help with? Your Medusa problem, I assume? And this Shar who's controlling them?
Yes, but it's a bit more complicated. Shar is my son. Where should I start? I have 2 sons, Dul and Shar. According to the Hiberian traditions, it was set that Dul would succeed me as the next Yaras. As you can imagine, this was never easy. Shar never accepted Dul as the legitimate firstborn.
I think I can see where this is going.
It's not that simple. You see, their father died when they were both very young, and that shaped their personalities in very different ways. Shar was frail, sensitive, and emotional. He was always sick, had horrible nightmares, and often talked about these voices he heard.
What kind of dreams did he have?
Everything, really. A lot of it revolved around his father's death, and then he had this one about the sacrificed woman.
The sacrificed woman?
Yes. According to him, he always found himself in some temple-like room surrounded by strange, puppet-like creatures.
He walked down a hallway until he stepped into a room where there was a woman lying on an altar. I talked to our shaman about this, but he said that it might simply be his fragile mind. Now I believe that it also had something to do with his magic. A lot of gifted children suffer from strange dreams like that one.
He heard voices?
Yes. Not only during the night, sometimes even in broad daylight.
What did they say?
All kinds of things. But nowadays I simply think it was him having a too active imagination.
And Dul, your firstborn?
He was the exact opposite. He was strong, always healthy and good with people, but hardly ever showed emotion. It was almost as if he was destined to succeed me.
How did your husband die?
His heart just stopped beating. A rare disease that had run in his family's blood for generations.
My condolences. What was their relationship?
Well, Dul was very distant toward Shar, and Shar hated Dul with a passion. The day things got truly complicated was when Shar discovered his magic. His talent was enormous.
Who taught him? I assume you don't have universities on this island.
You are right. We don't. My duties as Yaris kept me from teaching him myself, so it was mainly the old shaman who died 2 years ago that taught him. But as I said, his talent was enormous. He didn't need much guidance.
Let's cut to the chase. Where did the Medusae come from?
Well, it all happened a month ago. One night, Shar and Dul were gone. The next morrow, our village was surrounded by snake spawn, rallied behind my Shar.
So you can read from the stars, but you didn't see that coming?
Yes, I knew Shar was trouble, and I knew how much he despised his brother, but to go that far? No. Maybe I was just blind, but I didn't expect that to happen.
Being a talented mage is one thing, but where did all these Medusae come from? The snake spawn, as you call them.
A ritual. An invocation that has been passed down in our tribe for generations. You see, we do not know war on this island, and fate willing we never will, which is why we are practically defenseless. But that does not mean we are naive. Should our people ever be threatened by outsiders, whether they come by the portals or by ship, the snake spawn would protect us.
So Shar used this ritual to bind the Medusae to his will?
Yes.
Don't have much time. Give me the essentials.
Just as the lore told us. You outsiders are always in a hurry. Fine then. Shar is a magical prodigy and has abducted Dul and enslaved some of the villagers. He also summoned the snake spawn by means of an ancient ritual that was meant to protect us from invaders. What he wants to do is to invoke the Trial of Brothers, a Hibernian tradition where two noble brothers fight each other for the right of succession. Shar has always been peculiar and moody, but this, I never saw it coming. You see where this is going. You need to bring him to reason.
How am I supposed to do that? I can't take on his entire army by myself.
I know that. So the first step should be to free at least some of our people he has taken prisoner. After that is done, we can discuss further steps.
Why do you need me for this? You're his mother. Can't you just talk sense into him yourself?
Believe me, I've tried. And to be honest, until the first death, I thought that this was another one of his tantrums. But when the first villager his snakes captured on that first morning tried to run, he simply ordered them to shoot an arrow right through his throat. And Shar promised that if we make any attempts to stop him, he will take this even further. You see, Tahar, we aren't fighters. Our magic is meant to protect, to heal, and our weapons are only meant for fish and deer. But these snake creatures, you saw how dangerous they are. Right now, there is nothing we can do.
If we do this, can you also help us return to the mainland?
Yes, I believe I can. Our Valis, our village shaman, knows a lot about the ancient portals. But until we have our people back, he won't be able to help you.
These villagers your son holds captive, where can I find them?
As far as I know, he took most of them to the ruin up north, but the place is heavily guarded by snake spawn, and he has shut himself in, so you can't go there yet. For now, it would suffice if you took care of the smaller camp just north of the village. I feel bad to ask this of you, Tahar, but frankly our hands are bound. I just have to trust the stars that I'm not sending you into your doom.
Don't worry. We've fought worse.
Yes, I guess you have.
How am I supposed to make him see reason?
If only I knew. Talk to him, convince him, make him realize what he has done. Just try not to hurt him, will you? But as I said, first of all, our people need to be freed. As long as the village is defenseless, we can't provide you with the means to take down his camp. I'll be here if you need anything. Now good luck, Tahar. And for what it's worth, sorry for burdening you with this. Tondai, outsider. What do you need?
I'll be off. Thanks for your time.
Let me see.
I take it you aren't accompanying us, Watley.
No, I don't think so. I'm not a fighter. I'll stay in the village until this matter is resolved. Fascinating. Simply fascinating.
Fish, forests, fields. They really have it all, don't they? I can understand why the islanders are so fond of this place.
All right, why not? Sure.
The wide open sea. My, how I miss this. I guess we can't take a little break here, Tahar? Take off our boots and lay down in the sun a little?
Now is the time for this?
All right, all right. I'm trying to enjoy life a little.
You read my mind.
Sure.
Danger up ahead!
You picked the wrong.
Ah! Fine. All right.
Got it. I understand.
Whatever's necessary. This place is a bloody graveyard.
Focus, Arya. Focus.
More fighting. Does this never end?
We'll make short work of them.
They will fall.
This way, right?
Sure. Sure.
Understood.
That way. All right. Got it.
All right, why not?
Whatever's necessary.
You picked the wrong enemies.
Here we go.
We'll keep you shielded. Huh? That's the way?
I understand.
Blasted armor.
Sure.
Sure.
Sounds like a plan. Fair
Jar's
enough. Let's
brat.
do this.
We're in.
Blazes! Help!
They killed one of our heroes.
Come on. Don't die on us now.
Let's see. All right, why not?
That way?
Huh. Intriguing.
Yes?
That's the way?
You got it.
Got it.
Get ready. Here we go.
Now would you look at that?
Danger up ahead!
How do you like that? They will burn. That way. All right.
Interesting.
Sure.
All right.
I'll keep you shit.
Fair enough. Let's... All right.
Fine.
That way?
We'll make short work.
There we go.
I'm only getting...
Let's see. Understood. You read my...
Huh. Interesting.
This way, right?
Oh.
Sounds like a plan.
More food. Does this never end?
Get ready!
Whatever's necessary.
I'll take a look.
Interesting.
Huh.
Fine.
Fair enough. Let's do this. All right, here goes nothing.
They will fall.
Danger!
You picked the wrong enemies.
All right.
You read my mind. Villagers.
Here we go.
We'll make short work of them.
Are the Medusae attracted to that thing? What is that?
I'll keep you shielded. Danger up ahead. Blasted armor. More fighting. Does this never end?
All right, here goes nothing. Huh. Interesting.
Saris Jadul, you killed them. Who are you?
Your Yara sent us. Are you okay? Can you walk?
Yes, I think so. Are we free to go?
Yes. They're awaiting you in the village.
Go? After all this cursed brat did to us?
What do you suggest? I don't know about you, but I have someone to take care of.
Well then go. I'll join the outsider. You do need help, don't you?
It can't hurt.
Then I'm with you.
Me too. I want to be there when that cursed child gets brought to justice.
I hope you know what you're doing, Ruslan. I really hope you do.
Just go. We'll be back.
Sure.
Whatever's necessary.
Huh. I have to say... Walk a little. Not as rocky, of course, but still.
That's so.
Fair enough. Let's do this.
Fine.
Get ready. All right, here goes nothing.
You read my mind.
Interesting.
That must be the rune the Yaras mentioned. The one where Shar wants to hold the... Look at it. It's enormous.
And he's abducting the villagers to rebuild it? That's interesting.
They will burn.
Will do.
Here we go. Fair enough.
Danger up ahead!
Let me see.
Tondai, outsider. What do you need?
I found and rescued your people.
Yes, I know. Thank you, Tahar. You have no idea how much that means to me. The thought that my son caused all this. I still find it hard to believe. But be that as it may, at least now we are able to defend our village again. You should go talk to our shaman now. He will be able to both assist you with your passage back to the mainland and with taking care of Shar. I'll be here if you need anything else.
I'll be off. Thanks for your time.
An outsider?
Yes. Are you the shaman? The Yaras sent me.
Ah, yes, that's me. Tandai, friend. She told me you'd come. You're looking for a way back to the Forsaken Land, aren't you?
A way back to Northander, yes.
Good. First of all, I can't thank you enough for what you did. Those people, my friends, they might be dead if the stars hadn't sent you.
Praise the stars. But how do we get back to the mainland?
Of course, let's make it brief. It is possible to reactivate the portal. Not the one you came through, but another one. However, it won't be easy.
Why?
Well, for starters, Shar's snake spawn is all over the island, probably also near the portal. We need to free it from them first, which would most likely provoke counterattacks on the village. Rebuilding requires stone and wood. Reigniting it requires energy. And finally, to activate it, we need a portal stone.
Like this one? This is the one we used to get here.
Show me. Yes, that's a portal stone, but you used up all its energy, so it's useless now. We need a new one.
And how do we reignite it?
This is where the channeling altar comes in.
Channeling altar?
Yes. Briefly put, it transforms energy, transmutes it. It's really hard to put into words for a layman, but our tribe has used it for generations. And apart from the snake spawn ritual, it's our only means of defense. It's also what I use to maintain those barriers I've conjured around the village. Once the altar runs out of material to transmute, the barriers vanish. Which is why we need to be vigilant that this doesn't happen.
Sounds an awful lot like Shaper technology. According to the lore, half of the metals they mined were used to fuel their weaponry.
So the Hibernians used it too. Seems that a lot more of their culture was based on Shaper knowledge than we thought.
Well, it's as I said. The Shaper culture is full of marvels. But for some reason, people on Northander choose to look away.
I assume by Shapers you mean the Zarlantep. Yes, the Hibernians used a lot of what they left the world with.
How do we repair it? I'm not a...
Which is why I'm here. I already talked to the Holy Yaris about it, and we will give you a handful of able men to help you find the resources. Wood and stone should suffice. Once they've found enough, just send them to the portal and I'll instruct them.
How do we repair it? I'm not an expert on portals.
Which is why I'm here. Once they've found enough...
I see. Any ideas where we could find a new portal stone?
Well, this is the most complicated part of the story. Though it's theoretically possible, I doubt you'll find one that is still fully intact. However, if you find me enough Hibernian crystal shards, that might work too.
Hibernian what?
Crystal shards. It's the raw material runes are made of. If we're lucky, we might find some in the ruins on the island. But again, no promises.
What about these? I found them in the Hibernian ruins on the island.
Let me see. Saras Jadul, yes, they are. This is good. You were really lucky, you know that? Without these crystals, there would have been no way to reopen the portal. We still haven't finished the repairs on the portal yet. It's more complicated than I thought, but I need time to create a functioning portal stone from the shards anyway, so it doesn't matter. Let us talk once the repairs are finished. Hopefully I'll be ready by then.
All right, then I best get started.
Yes. Good luck. I will be here and will prepare the charging ritual.
Sure.
This will be a masterpiece.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Expansion is the key to victory.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
This will be a masterpiece.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders. We're being attacked! Our workers are under attack.
I need...
Back.
Will fall. You ready?
Complete.
Wrong enemies.
Our workers are attacked.
Ah!
Our workers are under attack. Our workers are under attack. We're being attacked! Our workers attack. Our workers under attack. Our workers are under attack.
Give the word.
Our workers are under attack. Our workers are under attack. We need to gather more wood, Commander.
Get ready.
What?
Complete. Being a
Get ready.
Our workers are under attack.
More fighting. Does this ever end?
I need help over here.
Are under attack.
Fair enough. Let's do.
Our workers.
Ugh.
Our workers.
We'll make short work of them. You picked...
Our workers are under attack. Our workers are under attack.
Up ahead.
Are under attack. Our workers are under.
Interesting. These look as though they belong to some kind of mechanism.
Danger.
Sarah.
Under attack.
Saris Jedul, the barrier is gone! To arms, everyone!